this is Zero at Disney Cars Toy Club, and I hope all of you guys are enjoying your Christmas week. Today we're going to be opening up some Batman and DC Universe blind boxes and toys. Now we're going to start the video off by opening up our first blind box. And I'm actually really excited about these blind boxes. We haven't shown these on the channel. These just released, and you know, there's all the DC characters. I'm a little disappointed that the Flash is not in here, but let's go ahead and get this opened up and see what we get for our first character. I did not want to wait until next week's egg video to show one or two of these to you guys, so I wanted to do a whole video and open up several of them. So for our first one, looks like we got the Green Lantern. Here's our lantern. And there's his ring. I was getting ready to say, I hope he's got his ring on. So there's his ring. And these are almost kind of like little Lego figures. They're just real small, but they're not as blocky, obviously. So there's our first one. We'll set him down next to our two Batmans. Now, let's go ahead and move our Joker out of the way. Let's open up our next one. We're going to open up 6 of these in total for this video. I did buy an entire case of them, so we will be seeing more of these very soon. That's if you guys want to see more of them. And for this one, nice, we got Batman. So here's the Dark Knight himself. It's got like a little spot on the back, a little bit of grease or something, but here's our Batman. And just kind of a little comparison, here's both of them side by side. That Batman looks really awesome. So let's go ahead and set him down. Let's open up another one of these and then we'll switch it up and open up something different. So for our third one, you know, these don't have tear strips. These little bags, they don't have the little tear strips, unfortunately. So for this one, looks like we got our Harley Quinn. Wow, that one looks really cool. So just to give you guys the odds on these, this is going to be the 7% Harley Quinn. So she's a little bit harder to get than this one right here. Batman's 14%, Green Lantern's 13%. So let's go ahead and let's open up a different blind box. This is going to be the Justice League. These are the foreign figures, and we have gotten the Flash out of here. We have not gotten Batman though. So let's go ahead and get this opened up. Let's see what we get. I'd be really excited if we got Batman, but it looks like we got Superman instead. I don't think we ever got the Superman. We've gotten some of the other figures, but this is a new one, I believe. And there's his cape. And these, again, these have the little wheels on the back, which I find very strange. And I asked you guys what you thought the wheels were for, and some of you said that you thought it was for a skateboard. And here he is on the base, and he might actually be the nicest one that we've gotten from that series so far. The Flash is my favorite, but he might be the nicest looking. I really like the material, the fabric that they used for his cape. It's a really nice cape. But as far as the skateboard, you know, I don't know if that's what they meant with this or not. I mean, it doesn't seem like that because it doesn't have 2 other wheels. So again, the jury's out on what those wheels are for. But we'll go ahead and set him down now. Let's go ahead and open up our Christmas present that was sitting right here on top of our Batman. We have another blind box in this one, but this one's special. And I say it's special because we've opened a ton of these, but this is the very last one that's ever going to be on the channel from this series. So let's see who we get for our very final DC Universe Mystery Mini blind box. We got most of the figures that were in here. I think the Catwoman was probably one of my favorite ones from this series. And it looks like we got another blue Batman, which he's not actually out here on the table, but I think we have gotten him before. And here's kind of a look at a little comparison of the two. They have 2 different facial expressions. Next, let's grab this Fabrikations Batman. This is a soft sculpture Batman by Funko, same people that make the Funko Pop stuff. And I actually bought this at Target. Target's actually starting to carry more of the Funko Pop stuff. And of course he has this little cape right here, which it looks like you can take the cape off if you want to. He comes with a little batarang, and his head actually turns, so you can kind of spin his head around a little bit, and he's pretty sturdy. Seems like you could really toss him around. But this would be a really cool Christmas gift to give to somebody. I'm not sure who I'm going to give it to just yet, but again, very cool Batman. We'll set him down, and let's get back to some of the DC Universe Mezitz. These are the mini Mezitz, and I don't know if I've said Mezitz in the video yet, but I think that's how it's pronounced. But let's go ahead and get this opened up. And it's so exciting to be opening up new blind boxes. Like these are all, like it's always so much more funner than opening up stuff that I've already shown you guys before. But here's gonna be a Superman. And they actually do put a lot of detail in these little figures. Like he's got some blue highlights in his hair. You can actually see where they drew his ear on. Of course his eyes, he's got those blue eyes in there. And his cape is actually made of some type of like rubber material. It's kind of like a rubber, and it's on there pretty good, so I don't think it's gonna pop off. And I don't think, yeah, you can't pop their head off or anything like that. So no mixing and matching with these figures. There's our Superman. I guess I need to put his arms up a little bit higher so he could take off. We'll put him right in front of our Batman. Let's go ahead and open up another different blind box. This is going to be the Scribblenauts Unmasked Series number 3. I want to say that Series number 4 is out. I was looking at a website and they did have some of the Series 4 stuff on there. And you can pre-order Series 5 and 6, I believe. So it seems like Scribblenauts is going to be making a lot of these. But for this one, looks like we got another Superman. And he's actually a 3 and 18, so we got 2 Supermans in a row. Sounds kind of funny, Superman. I almost said Superman, a plural version of Superman. There's both of those. And let's go ahead and open up another Scribblenauts. This is going to be the final Scribblenauts for this video. This is Series 3 again, and I had a whole case of these, but now I'm down to the last few, and we got another Superman. So what I'm going to do for you guys, I'm going to open another one of these since we just got a duplicate. Here we go with number 3 of Series 3 Scribblenauts. And for this one, we got the yellow Flash, which we have gotten this one in the past. Here's a look at our Flash on his base, and again, I really like these little notebooks with the pencil as the base. It's one of the more creative bases that we've seen for any of the sets. I kind of wish they made them in different colors though, like blue, purple, just other than just green all the time. That would have been nice if they had done that. So we're down to the final 2 Mezitz, and they do make a Dark Knight Batmobile, and they also have the old school, the real old Batmobile that goes with this series, this set, that you can order. So if you guys want to see any of that stuff, just be sure and comment below. It looks like we got Aquaman for this one. And Aquaman's actually becoming a lot more popular. Like when I was growing up, everybody made fun of Aquaman, but now he's actually starting to get a lot more attention. I want to say he's going to be in one of the new movies, like the DC movies. But here's going to be our final Mezitz for this video, and just so you guys can see, the Aquaman's a 10% chance. And if you're wondering where I bought these actually came from Amazon. So it's one of the very few times that I used Amazon to buy something. And the only reason I bought it on Amazon was because I could not find these on eBay. So here's our final one for this video. It's going to be another Aquaman. And he is like blindingly bright yellow. Of course, the lights are shining down on him, but he's still a very bright, colorful character. Now, before we open up our 2 Play-Doh eggs right here, we have one final gift bag. And this almost makes me sad because this is the last little Christmas gift bag that I'll be showing to you guys this year. So for our final little gift bag, we have a Mezitz 2-inch minifigures. This is going to be Batman and Cyborg. And let's go ahead and get them out of the package. And I'm thinking this Batman might be different than one that's out on the table. Yeah, it is. So that's a good thing. If you buy the ones that are in the blind box compared to the one that comes in this little set, he is different. So they do have like a different little outfit on. That one's, the one on my right is actually a much darker Batman. But, he doesn't have a bat cape. That's kind of interesting. No cape on that one. And then here's our Cyborg. He's definitely one of my least favorite DC comic characters, the Cyborg is. But let's go ahead and open up our Batman Play-Doh egg. It's got the bat symbol on the front of the egg. And for this one, we have another Batman toy. This is actually going to be, I believe, a keychain. Let me see here. Yes, this is a Pocket Pop keychain. It's made by Funko Pop. A lot of you guys, I always say Funko Pop when I'm referring to this company, and everybody wants to correct me and say it's not Funko Pop, it's just Funko. But I like to call them Funko Pop. So here we go with our Batman keychain. I finally have a reason to be carrying Batman around in my pocket. So here he is. And yeah, I don't know if I'd want to use this as my keychain though, because he's got these little pointy ears, and I really hate having a pointy eared keychain of anything, but he's still really cool. I'm gonna probably hang him up somewhere. Maybe hang him from the ceiling, just have Batman hanging somewhere. And then our final item for this video, let me go ahead and move all this stuff out of the way. We have a Play-Doh Christmas tree that my wife made. Here's a really nice look at it. It's got all these little blue presents all around it. And again, you know, I feel bad about taking this thing apart because it just looks so nice. But we kind of have to. And this is not a Batman item. This is not a DC item. This is a anime blind box that I found, and I just thought it was so cool looking. Like, these characters look so nice. This is not something that was requested here on the channel. This is just something that I wanted to see. This is my final item before Christmas that I wanted to open up. So here's our little figure, and I'll get him taken out of the package and put together, and we'll check him out. And here's our final figure once he's all put together, and he looks like he's controlling the sword and the spear with his mind. Like, it almost looks like they're popping out of the sky. That's a really cool figure. This is from the Fate series, which I have absolutely no idea what that is, other than it's probably an anime show that I've never seen. But I saw these figures and I just thought they looked really cool, and that's a pretty nice one to end the video with. Well, I hope you all have a safe and Merry Christmas. I also hope you guys enjoyed the video for today. If you did, be sure to press the like button. I've done a lot of Christmas videos here this month on the channel, so hopefully you guys enjoyed at least a few of them. This is Zero at Disney Cars Toy Club, and as always, thanks for stopping by.
Hey, this is our Disney Cars Toy Club, and this is our Christmas tree today.
So this is actually our Christmas tree, and I haven't shown it to you guys yet because our tree actually died. It died right after we got it because we didn't get it into the little base with some water quicker. So unfortunately it's wilting and dying. So we can't leave the Christmas lights on it too long.
And we have our Optimus Prime thing.
Yeah, and there's our presents to give out at Christmas. And in here, I want to show you guys something. This is actually a Christmas present that someone got for me. It's going up on the wall.
Yeah, it sure is.
But in here, this was kind of my Christmas present to myself. This is our little pinball arcade, which I haven't shown you guys here on this channel, but I will put a link in the description if you guys want to see a little bit more about this stuff.
This is Elvis, this is Puss in Boots, this is Pirates, this is Tron, and this is ACDC.
That's right. So these are all of our pinball machines, but I hope you guys have a good Christmas. This is Zero at Disney Cars Toy Club, and thanks for stopping by.